I love that they need music just to show us that Ryu is surprised. And for once we have a stage picking up right where the last one left off, which is the first time it's happened in 5 other stages. And we're back to just the regular candles, so clearly they're safe for bedroom play. Man, I've got to stop making so many jokes about that. So that probably explains why Ryu can take so many hits by now. His entire body's got to be just covered in hardened wax at this point. Layer upon layer of it. And we return to your regularly scheduled dove murdering at this point. And your regularly scheduled axe murdering. And monkeys that are an oddly wrong shade of green. And leaping backwards in order to pick up a power-up that means nothing. Don't blame me for being incompetent. Blame yourself for watching me being incompetent. I'm not sure if he's throwing flails or a ball and chain there, but he's clearly a prisoner. Orange jumpsuit and all. What is this game's obsession with armadillo sheep? Hybrids. See what I mean? It's either an armadillo sheep or, you know, the designer of this game must have gone to work on Pokemon, 20 years later. Because, 10 years later, I should say. I'm getting my times wrong. Because that looks almost like Sandshrew, and I'm ashamed that I still remember what one of them looks like. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Why do I remember these things? Why do I play these games? And why are you listening to me do it? Take a deliberate hit there. It's easier to just take the hit and bounce back than to try and time the slash right to take him out before he hurts you. Yeah, you can see at this point I'm starting to get lazy about playing properly. I'm just trying to get through it fast and doing horribly. The actual, if you count tool-assisted runs, you can beat this game in about 14 minutes. Game time. It took me about 46. So, it's a pretty safe assumption to say I'm not particularly fast at this game. I love how the enemy just despawned in mid-air there, only to reappear when we leap back across. And the suicidal commandos continue. So I think explains why none of them ever, live long enough to retire. Maybe that's why they're suicidal. Evil overlords are not known for offering good pension plans. They're getting old, they're coming to the end, and they realise they have no retirement plan. And oppressive soldier for evil overlords is not really a job that gets you a lot of work in your old age. And the last thing an evil overlord needs is a trusted lieutenant suffering from dementia. Because while that would be significantly less predictable than every other one out there, it would also be significantly less useful. And seriously, do you want to be the guy who has to interrupt his invasion plan because your lieutenant needs to change his adult diapers? You'd be the laughingstock of the entire villainous world if you did that. Back to the blue flames at this point. And yeah, I'm out of BDSM jokes to make at this point. Those look almost like hedgehogs there. Gotta love just the sheer amount of eyes in the background on this stage. The Illuminati is watching, damn it. Like I said, they give you so many of the supernatural pickups in this section that you can afford to get lazy with your actual attacks and just spam the flaming shuriken. The flaming boomerang shuriken. And if the Aborigines had that, they probably wouldn't have gotten fucked over by the settlers so bad. An infinite number of respawning doves appearing from a black hole. If I was of a mind to look, I reckon I could find a whole lot of religious symbolism there. But I'm not of a mind, so we're just going to continue on. And avoid the rabid monkey zombies, whatever the hell they are. Genetically engineered idiots. So yeah, you can see me getting sloppy and just not attempting to dodge everything. Or actually fight when I should be. The game refills your health before boss fights, so it's no big deal. You just have to make it to the end before the timer runs out, which it wasn't far off doing on me that time. You're the ninja, you're supposed to have good senses. And they missed out on a perfect opportunity to have that be a Darth Vader mask. Would have tied back into all the other references earlier. See? Empire Strikes Back. Completely. Next thing you know, you'll be telling us he has cybernetic limbs and a breathing problem. It's even speaking in the third person, I think. Unless that's our Jackie O talking. Who's Jackie O? That's a name like a bad Radio Shock jock. Okay, so he's an obsessive, zombified father. So you always trust the enigmatic, honourable rival minions. They tend to tell you shit. It's all boss fights from here on out. Along with the most obvious puzzle fight in the game, and quite possibly in the history of gaming.